Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We got a pretty damn cool one for you today. So we've got like 6, 7, 8 cars going to the track right now. So we got Shelton's C7 Stingray, which is pro charged, and getting that one just finished up, ready to go. We got a 2019 ZR1 on the truck out here. Then we got the Carbon Vet. We got Brad's CTSV. And obviously we got the white ZL1 right here as well. I almost forgot. We've got a Mustang GT over there. And then all those got a Mustang GT over there as well. So we got quite a few cars on the track today, just doing a track rental. So we'll see you at the track. We are all set up at the track.
It's good weather. We've got a lot of nice cars. Some of them we rushed to get here, but hopefully we'll have fun, man.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Customers should have a good time. I'm curious in the 19 ZR1 how she runs and the Carbon C7Z how she runs. Yeah. I think those are going to be the best running cars of the day. This one is really a big question mark. We finished it last minute. Obviously the transmission will make it fast. The motor's still stock rod, stock crank, so it's got a forged piston in it, but it's not making that much horsepower, but it's got the drivetrain to run good. But yeah, I think they're all going to be pretty similar. I think the CTSV, which isn't here yet, and the ZL1 that's pulling out right now, those are the two heavy cars. So I think those will be the slowest cars here, but they'll still be, I predict, the ZL1 a mid 10, maybe low 10, depending on how it hooks up, and the V, I'll just say 1050 or 1070. Rest of them, 950s, 930s, somewhere around there. I mean, if they get to 19, it's not a problem, Dan. First pass, I ain't gonna try to go too crazy. Alright, right off the trailer, 19 ZR1 with our 1000/1200 horsepower package. Left soft, because it still has stock CV axles in it, stock transmission in it, only a 148 60 foot, 6.0 119 and back door to 930 at 148. Shifts are still early. Look at that, 2 to 3 is only like 6200, 3 to 4 6200. So we can turn the shift points up some, even adjust some timing and fuel, and we are an 18-inch drag radial, so if we have time to make one more run, it's getting late, even though we only made one pass in this car. I can see it going to 9.1 on the 18. So we might make adjustments if we have time and run it again. If not, I think this car is going back to the shop, getting a built transmission, CV axles, and then we can try to actually 60 foot it, try to go a high 1.3 60 foot and shoot for an 8-second pass, which I think it'll do it no problem. first pass with Mr. Smith's car. It's stock rod, stock crank with a centrifugal blower on it. Just put a new transmission, new rear end in it. The converter is really tight in it. Let go of the trans brake and it hung at like 5,500 for a while before it actually pulled through the gear. So we either need more horsepower or need to loosen up the converter. But still ran decent for a first pass. So second pass with Mr. Shelton's C7 Corvettes. Just picked up 5 numbers to the quarter mile, but it ran really good for a boost only car with the mods that it has. Again, the torque converter is still tight. You know, I obviously made a lot of adjustments in the tune file to pick up 5 numbers in about 5 mile an hour tuning gain. But if we still can make a stator change, the car will run even quicker boost only, or we just add more power to it. But I'm happy, and I think he's happy too. Much better.
Yeah. Run like that.
Much better. You had to have
with a 50.
.613 at 125, it just backdoored like crazy. It's a stock 10-speed auto, right? So foot braking it, right? And then with the 10-speed, we only run so much boost, so he's actually hitting a button to increase boost down track. But dude, a 920 at 157, I think it's backdooring like crazy. For a little stock motor, stock transmission, just turbos, fuel system. Bolt-on kit, that's funny. Yeah, that's awesome.
Is that all those?
What?
Yeah, dude, this car is so sexy. It looks so good, I didn't want to do a burnout in it. Mr. Sicario's. That was our first pass in his 2018 Carbon Z06. Again, another one of our 1,000/1,200 horsepower packages with the Maggie 2650. In-street trim, air filter on it, just like the ZR1 on 18-inch tires. Just went a 130 60 foot, 590 at 118, 930 at 147. First pass right off the trailer. Man, this car is gorgeous. But everything else down track, just like the ZR1, it's shifting early so we can add a couple hundred RPM and then even add a little bit of timing to it, play with some fuel to get this thing to run low 9s, and again, if we had a better tire on it, maybe in a high 8. But dude, for the first pass, perfect street car.
It flared up.
Yeah. There we go. He's getting used to it. Alright, so sun is down. We left at 7 o'clock. All in all, it was a great day. We didn't run too many passes. There was a few other cars out here testing as well. But I'm trying to go down the list and see where to begin. 19 ZR1 with our 1,000/1,200 horsepower package. Right off the trailer, we went a 930. C7's Z06 Carbon Edition with the Maggie on it. It went a 930 at 147 with a great 130 60 foot. Both those cars, we made one pass. Customers were happy. They're good to go. After that, the red C7 is a LT1 motor, stock crank, stock rods, just forged piston, little cam with a nice transmission, nice rear end in it. It went a 920 at 147 miles an hour, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Man, they're all really close. I think I said that before we did this, that we were gonna have pretty close cars.
Yeah.
The CTSV with a Whipple headers and a cam in it, with only 30% ethanol because it's a stock LT4 injection, LT4 pump. It went at 1020 at 136 miles an hour. Our 2019 Mustang, which is Dan's car, stock motor, stock transmission, just our turbo kit, fuel system, and obviously CV axles and drive shafts. Went a 920 at 157 miles an hour.
Yeah.
10 speed is going, so we're gonna pull a transmission on that, get it built, and that thing will be an 8-second car. And then all those cars, the white Mustang he did, he brought out went a 785 at 182, which is sick. But yeah, even like the C7 ZR1 and the C7 Z06, I mean, if we really wanted, they're in full street trim. So these are cars that the customers are gonna leave the track right now, drive them home, and go enjoy them. They're going 930s at 147, 148 miles an hour. So yesterday we went to Houston Raceway Park. We try to go every other month with customer cars. We haven't been doing that so much lately with the coronavirus. So yesterday was a good outing. We had fun. Hopefully all the customers had fun. Yesterday we took, I believe, approximately 7 vehicles to the track. Looking back on it, it's cool to be able to show you guys the different platforms and then the way we built them to achieve these certain numbers, right? So there's 10 ways to skin a cat. And I think it's cool to show you guys the different platforms. We had from a C7 ZR1, which is an LT5, C7 Z06 was an LT4, regular base model C7 with an LT1 in it, 2019 5-liter Mustang, what was the other one? 2019 CTSV, or an 18 CTSV, and then another, what, 2016 Mustang. But what I'm trying to get at is you can start off with different platforms, and there's 10 million different ways to build a street car, right? I think it's cool to show you guys whether you use a positive displacement blower or centrifugal blower or twin turbos. As long as we build it correctly, you can have a street car that runs low 9s, if not high 8s, you know, giving the weather and conditions and so forth, and still be able to go to the track, drive the car, race it, go low 9s, high 8s, and then drive it home and still have a perfect weekend warrior car to play with. There was only one car that broke, which it broke the rear end. It did have a custom drive shaft in it, and it broke the drive shaft too, but I have a feeling the rear end took out the drive shaft, so we got to put that on the rack still and see exactly what all failed and how bad it is and get that thing back together. But that, even the ZL1 should be a solid 9-second car, I think, once we get it together. The other one I forgot to mention, the CTSV. It went 1020s at like 136. Customers, first time at the track, first time driving it. I know he was happy. I think next outing we will get a 9-second pass out of it. So this just shows you guys, horsepower isn't everything. Each one of these cars makes different horsepower. The way you get it to the ground and the drivetrain, meaning the torque converter or the gearing and all that, plays a huge factor in what these cars run at the drag strip. Whether it's 60-foot time, 330, quarter mile, or even the mile per hour. Like I said, each one of these cars is uniquely different as far as horsepower and torque goes, but yet you can still see the similarities in how they are all low 9-second cars, at some of them at 140 miles an hour, some of them almost 160 miles an hour, and they're all 100% street-driven vehicles that could leave the track that night, which most of them did, and drive home. Alright, if you are new to this channel, guys, please hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. And please leave comments below. Which vehicle did you like the best? Which one looked the coolest? Which one would you like to own? Which of those builds would you like to have in your garage? Please leave a comment below. Have a good day, guys.